Greetings. Our Frederick Riddle here with another episode of Christian News and Views. This is episode 221, and this is Tuesday. I've entitled this Fast Food. It's sort of a humorous, I guess, or light, I guess would be the correct word, light news today. There's a lot of heavy news out there, and I thought this would be more appropriate for the day. And actually, for those of us who like fast food, this is good news. McDonald's is cutting prices on some combo meals to woo back customers who've been turned off by the rising cost of grabbing a fast food meal. The price drop may induce its rivals, who have run into some of the same pricing issues, to follow. Starting September 8th, that's not too far away, McDonald's will offer extra value meals, which combine select entries like a Big Mac, an Egg McMuffin, or a McCrispy sandwich with medium fries or hash browns and a drink. Prices will vary by location, but McDonald's said extra value meals will cost 15% less than ordering each of those items separately. To kick off the promotion, McDonald's will offer a $8 Big Mac meal or a $5 sausage McMuffin meal for a limited time in most of the country. Customers in California, Alaska, Hawaii, and Guam will have to pay $1 more for those meals, which I think is appropriate, being as how those are expensive areas to live. McDonald's for years has seen a steady decline in visits from customers in the U.S. who have household incomes of less than $45,000 per year. CEO Chris Kempczynski said those consumers and others no longer see McDonald's as a good of value. At a McDonald's near the company's Chicago headquarters, for example, a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal costs $10.39. Higher prices have been a drag on sales. McDonald's same-store sales, or sales at stores open at least a year, grew 2.5% in the April-June period, but that was mostly because of higher prices. Fast food visits by lower-income consumers dropped by double-digit percentages industry-wide in the second quarter, McDonald's said. Today, too often, if you're that consumer, you're driving up to the restaurant and you're seeing combo meals priced over $10, Kempczynski said during a conference call with investors in August. That absolutely is shaping value perceptions in a negative way. So we've got to get that fixed. McDonald's job has been made harder by prices that can vary widely around the country. In May 2024, after a post on X about a Big Mac meal in Connecticut that cost $18 went viral, McDonald's called it an exception and noted that franchises set prices for nearly all U.S. restaurants. The company also blames higher costs. The average price of its menu items rose 40% between 2019 and 2024, McDonald's said, to account for a 40% increase in the cost of labor, packaging, and food. But within a month, McDonald's introduced a $5 meal deal, which combined a McDouble burger or a McChicken sandwich with small fries and a small drink. That deal proved so popular, it was extended through this summer. In January, McDonald's added another promotion, letting customers buy a limited number of items for $1 if they bought one full price item. Those deals will remain alongside the extra value meal for now, McDonald's said. Other chains are also seeking to grab the attention of potential customers. In late August, Domino's launched its Best Deal Ever promotion, offering any pizza with any toppings for $9.99. Overall, U.S. fast food customers' traffic fell nearly 1% in the second quarter, according to Revenue Management Solutions, a consulting company. The company said price increases were sharply lower than previous quarters, suggesting that chains are already offering more deals. Well, here's my opinion. First of all, I thoroughly enjoy fast food. And by the way, I enjoy the offering that McDonald's has of the $5 meal. I usually get the McChicken. I I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, but because of my age and I have doctors who watch over me and stuff like that, they would prefer I don't eat a lot of beef. So you only I only eat it rare once in a while, and I just don't tell them about it. But I enjoy fast food. If you don't like fast food, then you probably are just shrugging your shoulders about all this price saving. But I find this news to be extremely interesting and exciting. After all, good nutrition at a low price should be our priority. I know some of you don't equate fast food and good nutrition, but just about every complaint you can make about fast food is true of high-end restaurants as well. It is processed food, and therefore it's not like food that you get on the farm. It's processed, and it has some good things about it, and a lot of. I'm the, this is my opinion, mind you. Some good things about it, and a lot of bad things about it. But that's what we live in today. And unless you're going to plan on going to move into a farm, or you're going to grow your own produce and stuff and raise some cattle on your backyard, then it's going to be processed food. And so I've already mentioned that part. So I I end this up with say, get over it. Uh, if you want to go with the health food and um, fast, the health food trend or emphasis or however you want to say it, I think fine, go ahead and do so. I'm not into that. I think I do eat a lot of fast food. I do sometimes go to a nice restaurant and eat some uh, nutritional food. And then there's always people who like to either invite me over or give me some food just because they like me. Uh, but the thing is, uh, I enjoy fast food. It's convenient. I'm usually on the run one way or another. A lot of times I go to a fast food restaurant. McDonald's is my favorite in many ways, not my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite is Wendy's. But I usually go to McDonald's because now this might surprise you. McDonald's is noisy. And I like background noise. I don't have to have something I'm listening to or anything like that. Just background noise. Even here at home, I usually turn on, if not the TV, probably a CD or something like that. If I don't have something going on in the background, I go, and I fall asleep. It's just that's the way I am. And I've talked to other people, and a lot of people are the same way. So that's why I go to McDonald's. You meet people, your friends friendly, a nice place to go, nice place to eat. I like to go to Wendy's. I go to Arby's. Sometimes I'll go to a little bit fancier places. We have some nice restaurants here in Port Charlotte, and then I got some that are really nice food. Um, I don't I don't get paid for mentioning her name, but Longhorn's restaurant is one of my favorites. I love, like I said, I'm a steak and potatoes type guy, and once in a while, I will go that route, even though it's not recommended. And so that's medically speaking. So I think this is good news, and I think that the rise in the better economy might be making that possible. The better economy, but at the same time, they're seeing their own sales, their customer base shrinking. And so they need to get those customers back. And so putting the price, and they mentioned in here about the $10 deal. I think along those lines usually myself. If I will buy a meal that's over $10, but when you get over $10, you expect a little bit more as far as quality and the environment. That's when I say I'm getting into the higher price restaurants. I think of fast food. I think of fast food as being under 10. So when it gets at 10 or above, you start debating, if you will. Is this really what I want to spend my money for? Um, it's it's just one of those things. Fast food, you just expect it to be um, easy to get, easy on your budget, and tasty, of course. And yes, nutrition is important. You look at it, and they have their nutritional chart there and all that. Once in a while, I look at it, but not usually. But I enjoy fast food. It's just simply that. I do meet people. I've met people actually we become friendly, not really close friends because that's the only time we ever meet. But I've picked up a few people along the way that if we see one another, we stop, we talk, we chat, we fellowship. And so that's always a good sign of it. But hopefully this has been something that you have gotten, and maybe you don't care for fast food. Like I said, you just shrug your shoulders. But on the same hand, many people watching this probably do enjoy fast food, and I think you'll say, "Oh, that's good news." It'll be a little bit easier on the budget, especially if you got a family. You got a family with young children, I think this is good news for you. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you always are willing to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I promise you, I will always do this. Try to inform you, encourage you, and inspire you. That's my goal. I try to do that every time. And then on the other hand, you are the judge. Well, that's it. I'll see you in the next episode.